Oh, hello and welcome. I'm Teri Lee, Purevisionary Psychic Medium, and I'm so excited to have you join me tonight on my premiere YouTube video. And I'm also so grateful and blessed to be able to have this channel to walk with you and learn with you and share with you. As Ram Dass said, we're all just walking each other home. And there's many exciting things happening right now, as I'm sure you know. We're in the middle of a spiritual awakening. Awareness is rising, and people are reaching out not only for knowledge, but they're reaching out for the unseen. They're reaching out to find out who they truly are. And we're finding out. We're finding out that we are light beings surrounded by a luminous energy field. And we've come here on this planet to experience and learn and love and perfect that love. Okay, so let's get started. I'm excited. Tonight is new moon in Capricorn, of course. You know, ambitious, industrious time with eye-opening possibilities. That's why I picked tonight, and I'm so feeling the energy. Actually, it's amazing to me to be on this journey. And I'll tell you just a short little bit about myself, and then we'll get on with it. I want to tell you what you can look forward to on this channel in the future days. So I have always been on the mystic trail, to say. I've had many experiences in my life, but I've always known the one who is known by 1,000 names, the one source has loved me and guided me and protected me the whole way. I've always heard in my ears the sounds of people, beings guiding me. And I've always known that, and I'm beginning to know more actually, that my life is in my hands and that I have the power to expand my aura and live an expanded life. It's pretty exciting. And we'll talk more about that later. But in the course of my life, I've been heading this way. I was a big fan of Edgar Cayce. I have always followed psychics. I've always loved mediumship and had a curiosity about it. And this past year and a half, actually, well, I take that back. I started to follow people on YouTube, of course, as so many of you did. And Esther Hicks was a big part of my awakening in my mind and how I can control my life by my thoughts. Not just positive thinking, but just feeling and being where you want to be and what you want to be. So that is part of the journey. And then just through, a number of pushes and nudges from my guides. Can't believe I'm here, but here I am. So let's talk about what you can expect on this channel. I've been working with the guides and I've got some things planned and I think you're going to enjoy them. What we're going to do is we're going to study a lot about sight versus vision. So on each episode, we'll have a little teeny weeny chat. And then I will do readings and channelings and messages from guides and whatever your questions are, we will explore them together. I'm very interested in bringing up subjects and I'll talk a little bit about them and then I will read in the comments and on the community board of the channel and get some replies from you. And then on the next show, then we'll talk about those and we'll throw them back and forth. We'll get into it together, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. We are going to talk a lot about energy. Energy is just something that puts me on such a high lately. Just learning how to expand your life and realize how to walk in beauty on this earth, how to know why you're here, and to find that true joy that you had when you were a child, and understand that we're not bound by anything. So we're going to talk a lot about that. As I said, we're going to have mediumship readings, messages from spirits and guides. I do tarot, and I'll read tarot political, personal, and a little peek into the future. I'm really excited about having these series, and I'm going to start one this month, and it's going to be called Life on Planet Earth. We signed up for it. Let's talk about it. And in that series, we're going to talk about some serious stuff and some joyous things and some very serious, painful, sorrowful things. How do we get through it? Why did we choose to come here? Why did you choose this life? What the heck is going on? We're going to talk about it. Okay? I do have a series planned for February. That's going to be Flying at the Speed of Life. And I'm very excited about that one too. We'll target some issues in each one of these series and have a little bit of fun at the beginning of the show. And then, of course, we'll go into your comments and the things on the community board. I want it to be a circle. A circle. So we can form this circle together and we can take a journey together and enjoy it along the way. Okay. All right. So I don't want this to be too long because this is the first show. So I'll keep it a bit short. And because I don't have any questions yet, I hope I get some. Thank you very much. I would like to start with an oracle card. We'll start with the Sacred Earth Oracle, of course. Many of you out there, I'm sure it's one of your favorites too. It really has some very powerful, deep messages, and I love to start my day with one. There are many oracle decks that I enjoy, and I find that doing an oracle card, an oracle card sets my mind on a course. It's a tool. Spirit has many tools that can show us the direction that we can need to look into for that day or for a period of life that you're going through. Oracle cards can touch something in your heart that perhaps you cannot discuss or feel with anybody else. So you can take that card to heart, have a little prayer or meditation, and redirect your energy, redirect your soul into the journey that it's supposed to be on. Okay, so I'm going to spread these cards. I'm sorry I can't redirect my camera, but I am choosing an oracle card from the middle of the deck. And what do we have here? Expectation. Oh, that's the one that's on the cover. I'm feeling a lot of expectation tonight. Let's just see what expectation has to say for us from the book, because the description in these oracle cards is actually so amazing to me. It's powerfully worded. Confront your ideas about a situation, a relationship, or yourself. Poke, dare, and test your expectations. If it is real, it will remain. Be honest, reflective, and determine if an accepted truth is truly serving you and those you care about. Consenting to things turning out okay is settling for less. Expect more for yourself and your circle. Our circle. I love it. Let go of what you know to make way for wisdom. Ooh, man, I don't know about you, but that kind of gave me chills. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. This picture is just amazing. And the beautiful wings and the colors. I highly recommend you explore these oracle cards. They're really something. Wow. That was kind of a powerful card to draw for this first show. You know, it is true. So many times we settle for less. We are truly powerful beings. And when we begin to realize that, we can sit in it. We can settle with it. We can say, okay, I can get messages from my guides. I can pray. I can work through this situation, and I can make it flow in the energy direction that I want it to flow. I do not need to suffer or be bound by anything. You know, I did a channeled message, and it's on my website. It's on the blog. And at the end of that message, the guides channeled to me the saying, "You are loved beyond measure." And I'm going to end every show with that line because it is the truth. You are truly loved beyond measure. You know, the Creator takes great joy in every creation on this planet. And we're among his children. We are beings of light. I just love that line, beyond measure. And I use that line in my heart. Maybe when I'm feeling a little lonely, or maybe when I'm feeling worn out or overwhelmed. If I just sit in that power and think, I am loved beyond measure, I can move through this. I can take my energy and I can expand it, and I can draw it back in, and I can draw from above. It's such an easier way to live than I've lived in the past, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm looking at my time now, and we're getting about that time. A lot of the psychics have already gave their 2022 predictions, and that's wonderful, and they're so amazing and so talented. I did seek a message from Spirit for the United States of America for the year 2022. A general vision, not a specific thing, but what is the feeling, the vibration, the course that America will be taking. United States of America, 2022. I meditated, and the vision they gave me was one of an outrigger canoe. You know those outrigger canoes in Hawaii you see? It was a clear vision, and they were paddling up this immense wave. And you know, you've seen it, I hope, in videos or movies, and maybe in real life. And they're going up this giant wave. It's just immense, and they seem to defy gravity as they just paddle up. And then they came down. And then in front of them was another wave. And I said, okay, Spirit, is this about water or is this about politics? And they said it's about both, but they focused in on the politics. I believe we are going to have lots of flooding in 2022. But they focused in on the politics. And I began to feel uncertain because these waves are huge, and the outrigger is powered by these men paddling. And I'm thinking, is it just going to be, like one struggle after another? And then Spirit guided me to look closer at the outrigger. Look at the powerful men paddling. Look at their intention and their synchronicity. They know where they're going. They know how to get over that wave, crest the wave, boom, and go on to the next. I think that's what's going to happen in 2022. That was the message I felt. There's going to be progress. There's going to be a steady course, but we're going to face some pretty high waves, folks. I don't think that we're in trouble. I think that there is a movement in this country that is guiding us to a far better place where we all accept each other. So many people are feeling that in their heart. And yes, there's going to be an equal force that wants to keep the old ways. But don't worry. We're on a steady course. Those powerful men on that outrigger going up that giant wave and controlling it so steadily. It doesn't rock. It hits the top of that wave and comes right down. I'm excited. And frankly, I pray for the president, vice president. I pray for the president's staff. I pray that they come up with amazing, ingenious ideas, things that have never been thought, free thinking ideas that are going to help change this country. We have a power. There's a power in prayer. If you're watching this show, I'm pretty sure you know that. I think it's time we use our power, and I'm excited about it for the year 2022. And we're going to talk about using our power a lot. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I'm getting verklempt. It's a really wonderful time to be on this planet, and we signed up for it. And on our next show, we're going to talk about signing up for it. Thanks again. Happy New Year to you all. Give your intentions power. Take your time. Dream your dream. Take that dream and put it right there in your heart. And then, every once in a while, when you're meditating, pull that dream out. Have a look-see. Send it forward. Thank you. See you next time. Oh, I'll put all my information underneath this video. Thanks. Good night.